Hello everyone, I want to show you how you can easily make resin pendants or charms in as little as 25 minutes tops. So first of all, you will need some amazing casting resin. As you can see, it cures in 10 minutes. I will be using this Mamaguma resin mold that I made. This Mod Podge Dimensional Magic acrylic paints. I have a cup for my resin. I have these cookie cutters just to hold my resin mold up, and then I just have an extra silicone mold just in case I have more resin. I want to be able to pour it in something. I have a baby wipe just in case it gets on your hands. Then I have something to mix my resin with, a dotting tool, and a paintbrush. So let's get started. Okay, so of course you want to use equal parts, and then you want to stir it until it turns clear. And you do have to work pretty fast when it comes down to mixing this type of resin. And I can already see that I may have extra resin, so I'm gonna get my silicone mold ready so I can pour it in that, because I hate to waste resin because it's pretty expensive. As you can see, it is turning clear. Make sure you get the edges. I think you're supposed to stir for 40 seconds or until you do not see any more streaks in here. And it's good to have a little cup like this. So what I'm gonna do is just start pouring. And I do have my Nintendo, so it's 539. So when you get 549, that's when you know you can pop it out of the mold. So since I have extra, I'm just go ahead and pour the rest in here. So I'm just going to pause the video, and when it gets 549, I will come back. So as you can see here, the resin is already starting to turn white, and it's only been, wait, it's now 540. So we still have 9 minutes to go. Okay, so it has been 10 minutes. It's now 5:49. So now we can pop out the resin piece out of the resin mold. Move these out of the way, and these do pop out. Well, it's still kind of hot. Let's see. And why aren't you focusing? So it just popped out easily, and of course you can go back and clean up the edges, but I'm not going to do that on this video. So now what you would need is your dotting tool, your paintbrush, your acrylic paints, the colors that you want to use, and of course you can use this technique with just about any mold. So the colors that I'm using will be this cute purple, it's lilac mist, this cameo pink, and brown. So normally what I do, I just shake up my paint, put the top there, I do have a baby wipe to actually clean up my paintbrush, so I don't have to actually go and rinse it off. So the design I want to do is I want to make my Mamaguma a lilac purple. And yes, I know there isn't a lilac purple Mamaguma, but I decided I just want to make one. So let's see. And I'm going to do 2 layers. Okay, so layer 1 is finished. I'm gonna let this sit for about a minute and then paint on my second layer. Well, I guess while the purple is finished, I can go ahead and do the other colors. Okay, so I have finished painting my resin piece. So here it is. So now all I have to do is put on this Mod Podge Dimensional Magic. Now this says let dry for 3 hours. But of course, after about 20 minutes, the piece is dry enough for you to pick up. So since this is a flat piece, all you have to do is just go along the edges and just fill it in. So once you are done putting on your Mod Podge Dimensional Magic on your resin piece, what you want to do is just let it dry for 3 hours. Of course, it will start turning clear or drying within like 10 to 15 minutes. And during that time, you will be able to pick it up and move it around. As you can see here, my piece is kind of cloudy from the Mod Podge Dimensional Magic, but of course it will turn clear. So that is about all for this video. I hope you guys like this technique. Of course, you can use it with other resin. I mean, you can use the technique with other resin molds. So I just want to show you some other pieces that I did using the same technique. Here is another Mamaguma piece. Now with this one, I actually used plain Mod Podge to cover up the acrylic paint before I actually put this stuff on there. But with the other pieces, I did not do that. And then I made these Molong pieces. And again, with the acrylic paint that I paint on here, I did not put a layer of plain Mod Podge on here. I just simply painted it on and then used my finger to actually coat the piece because it's a 3D piece and not a flat piece. So I just used my finger and went along here. And as you can see, it's super shiny. And I really like how they turned out. If you are looking for any of these resin molds that I made, the Molong and the Mamaguma, I do have these listed on my website for $6.50 each. And I do have 2 other ones that I just recently put on my website as well, which is this lovely cupcake one and this Tamagotchi game one. So if you are a fan of Tamagotchi, I do have this mold. So that is all for this video. I will put the links to the resin molds, these resin molds, in the description box below. I did purchase this off of Amazon. I'm not sure how much, but I'm pretty sure you can find it at Walmart. If you do decide to use this technique, please send your pictures to the Facebook links below. You can send it to my Facebook fan page, or you can send it to my Facebook friends page, if you, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, and I will also put a link to this amazing casting resin in the description box below. I also purchased this from Amazon as well. That is all. Again, thank you for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter if you like. I ain't rambling, but yeah, bye-bye.